everyone. This exercise routine is designed to help you utilize all of the props you may have collected over the past week or two. Specifically for this routine, you will definitely need one roll of toilet paper. I would recommend 2 or 3 ply, something that's a little bit thicker. If you have 3 rolls, I would like you to have that one roll, and then we'll place 2 rolls ready for us down on our mat. If it makes you feel more at ease, you can also collect your household supply and just disperse it around your mat. Let's start with one roll in between our knees. I'm going to recommend kind of the length, so one end to the other as opposed to the squishy rolled edges. So we're placing it just above the knee. We're going to add in an inner thigh squeeze to our squats. So let's start with one roll between our knees, and then our other 2 rolls are just placed down on the mat, ready for us in a moment. Warm up with some squats. So you have your feet hip distance apart, good alignment through the feet, little squeeze into that roll. Breathing in, let's sink our hips back. We're coming into a squat. So we have a nice neutral low back, little inner thigh squeeze as we're here, and then exhale, we're going to come back up to standing. Breathing in, working through 10 squats. Breathing out, press through your heels, nice strong glutes as you come up. You decide how much squeeze you're giving in with the knees. It should be comfortable. Strong exhale, come up tall, lift the sternum. Breathing in through your nose. Nice strong core breath. Exhale, pelvic floor lift on the way up. Good, keep going. Breathing into squat. Breathing out to come up. Standing up tall each time. Even weight through your right and left leg. Arms are reaching long, ribs are rolled in. 3 more, let's hold our last one together. Open up your shoulders as you stand up. Last squat, I want you to challenge yourself to hold it. So coming down, stay in your squat. Let's pick up these 2 rolls. So we're just holding it with a couple fingers here. Reach the arms back, palms face up. Hold your squat, and then I want you to lift up and together. Lower down, keep a little chin tuck. Weights in your heels, roll the ribs in, up and together. So we're doing a little tricep extension and squeeze to midline. Hold it here, 4 more, strong glutes. Make sure the glutes are still on. Abdominals are working. Up, together with the arms, just working on some of your postural muscles. 2 more, draw the shoulder blades down away from the ears. Good, strong legs, last one. Excellent, come back up to standing. You can put those other 2 rolls down. Let's give our hips a little sway. Catch our breath. Next one, we're going to place it just above the ankles. Again, maybe keep that end to end. We're going to be working some of our lower leg muscles and also the muscles in your feet that help support the arches. Let's work on our calf raise. Take a breath in. Balance. You can take a nice lift as you come up. Actually, since we're moving our arms, let's pick up those extra 2 rolls if you have them. And as you lift, you can just take a big breath in. See if you can straighten out your arms as you're lifting, and then challenge yourself to roll the ribs in. Good, lowering down with control. Keep going. I'm just going to turn so you can see the alignment. Taking a breath in. Goal here is to stabilize through our pelvis and our rib cage so we're not overextending in our low back. Lots of abdominal support. Good, breathing in. Crown of the head rises up to the ceiling, nice long spine. Lowering down. Inhaling, weights in the ball of the foot as opposed to the feet, so you don't feel like you're hyperextending through your toes. 3 more. Inhaling out through the nose, so you can give a little squeeze through your ankles into that roll. Last one, I want you to stay in your calf raise. Arms reach forward, draw your shoulder blades together. Keep the heels lifted, 5 little squats. Small squat, chest stays up. Press through the balls of the feet, heels stay lifted. 4 more. Let's breathe into squat. Squeeze into that roll with your ankles. Breathing out, stand up tall. 3 more. Draw your shoulder blades together. Chest stays lifted. Good. Breathing into squat. Heels stay at the exact same height, working hard. Last one. Ooh. Good. Lower down. Take a little break. Put those extra rolls down. Again, give the hips a little sway. So we just need 1 now. We're going to come into 4 points, so hands and knees. Coming down. Now this is a little tricky. Make sure you have some grip. So either bare legs or pants that have some grip. We want to work in 4 point with 1 roll kind of cradled behind the knee to challenge your hamstring. So spread out through your hands. Nice neutral low back. We're going to work through 10 each side. So take a breath in. As you exhale, let's extend the hip, and I really want you to work on those last few degrees of hip extension, but keeping the abdominals on. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift up. Good. Inhale, we're working for 10. Squeeze your glute, get that last little bit of hip extension without letting your pelvis tip forward. Strong exhale, light squeeze on the roll. You're cradling it, trying not to drop it. If you drop it, just pick it back up again. Good, halfway there on this leg. Three more. Perfect example, starting to slip, reset, keep going. See if you can have even weight through your right and left hand. 2 more. Little chin tuck, thinking you're long in your neck. Draw the shoulder blades down away from the ears. Last one. Excellent. Take a little break off your wrists. You can press back into your shell stretch. Couple deep breaths. Good. Let's try the second side. So see if you can find enough grip on that roll. It's getting a little squish, but it'll still serve its purpose one day. Nice neutral spine, strong upper back, using the strength of your exhale and your abdominals, and work on those last few degrees of hip extension. Trying to get your thigh parallel to the mat. Strong exhale, even weight through each hand. Should feel tough. You're not trying to crush that roll, just cradling it gently. We want to think of a straight line from our navel or belly button right down to the mat. It stays perfectly still. No rotation happening through our pelvis. 4 more. Great job. Take a little break. You can slide that out. Next we're going to come into side lying. So you can set up 1 roll all the way up to 3. So 3 will be most difficult. Decide how high you're comfortable with doing a side leg lift. That'll be your deciding factor. So we want to come down into side lying. We're nice and supported, either up on our hand or down on the arm. And then keeping our pelvis stable and the spine nice and long, we're going to see if we can lift up and over. So reaching to the back corner of your mat and then back to the front. The foot can stay fairly relaxed on the moving leg. We're just trying to strengthen through our side leg muscles. Pelvis stays square forward. And just tapping lightly, kind of the front corner of your mat, up and over that stack, and then to the back corner. Good. Keep going. See if you can just pick up the pace a little bit. There and back 3 more times. Excellent, and then take a little break there. Let's spin around, we'll try the other side. So just moving your stack to the other end of the mat. Make sure you have lots of space. Again, trying to find a comfortable side line. You can either support up or lie right down on the arm. Top leg's extended out straight. You can have a little bit of bend in the bottom leg. And then we're thinking of lifting up and over. Try and just use a nice smooth breathing pattern. Challenge yourself to try and lower the toe right down to the mat as you reach back. See if you can relax the bottom leg a little bit. It's already worked, so we're trying to keep bottom leg relaxed, top leg's working. Some light engagement through our lower abdominals, just helping to stabilize here. Breathing. Again, let's keep going. Pick up the pace a little bit. We'll go there and back 3 more times. Not too much movement through the trunk or the pelvis. Last one, there and back. Great job. Take a little break. Let's press ourselves up. We're going to switch over to some core work and bridges. So again, we just need 1 roll now. Let's place it between our knees to add some inner thigh into our tabletop work. You can obviously use a little head cushion if you want. So let's have the roll between our knees. Find a nice supported tabletop. You can add a little inner thigh squeeze. Goal here would be to maintain a neutral low back. Let's try our oblique twist. Head's cradled in the hands, so fingers are interlaced, neck's nice and relaxed. Take a breath in. As you exhale, let's come up and rotate. Staying in tabletop, inhale, come back down. So goal here is to avoid falling into a flat back position. Strong exhale, little pelvic floor lift as you come up and then rotate. Keep the elbows nice and open. Think that the abdominal wall and the rib cage is doing the work. And then the head and neck is just following. 3 more each side. Strong exhale to come up and twist. Inhale back down. A little squeeze from the knees. Good. 2 more each way. Last twist. Great job. Take a little break. Roll comes out and then lower down 1 leg at a time. Give the legs a little rock just to reset. We're going to move into some bridges first. So let's have our roll kind of faced up and down. We're going to slide it under the pelvis, but don't squish it. You're just lightly resting there. Arms are by your side. Draw your shoulder blades down. So we're supporting ourselves halfway up into bridge. I want you to squeeze your glutes, press all the way up, max bridge height, but roll the ribs in a little bit. So nice neutral alignment. Lower down, but just let the pelvis very lightly touch the top of that roll. And then exhale, squeeze your glutes and come right back up. Inhale to lower. You can keep your arms by your side, or you can have them lightly up towards the ceiling. So we're working on that top half range of our bridge, and the glutes never get to fully turn off. They're just letting go a little bit, quick rest on the roll, and then right back up. Good. Inhale to lower. 4 more. Exhaling to lift. Inhale to touch. Check in with the feet. We want good, even pressure through the bottoms of our feet. Last one. Good. Take the roll out. Come all the way down and maybe just give the knees a little hug into the chest. Relax there for a second. 1 more abdominal one. Again, let's start in our tabletop. This one we're going to have a little fun with. If you drop your roll, just pick it back up, keep going. So we're going to start in our tabletop. See if you can reach and have the roll down by your feet. And then I want you to see if you can reach your legs long, double leg extension, and catch the roll as it comes down. Back to tabletop. So your challenge here is to see if you can maintain a neutral low back and extend evenly through the left and the right side so that that rolls and comes towards you. Now you can choose. It's a little bit easier to have the legs more elevated, so I'm reaching in between that 90 degree and 45 degree. If you want a little bit more challenge, as your legs extend, you can let them come down a little bit lower. So coming back, resting the roll, strong exhale as you reach out, seeing if you can catch it, but keep a neutral low back. 4 more. Inhaling back to our tabletop. Exhale to reach long and catch. Last 2. Great job. Lower down, one leg at a time. Let's turn to our side. We're going to come over to sitting. Now this is a cross-leg position, so if that's a tough position to you, you could sit up on a little cushion or a block or something just so you feel more supported. So this is going to be a play on our mermaid side stretch of Pilates. Start with your roll just beside you, and then I want you to pick it up with that hand. Other hand can be on the mat and bend. We're going to reach up and over, let that rest, and come back, sitting really tall through the spine. Grab it with your other hand, reaching up and over, getting a nice side bend, a little fascial stretch, placing it down. Try and keep both sit bones on the mat as we stretch. Let's go there and back 2 more times. Up and over. Coming up tall. Nice smooth breathing. You could exhale all your air out at the end of that stretch and then take a big inhale as you come back. Let's go there and back one last time. Little variations of how you twist your torso can change that fascial stretch quite a bit. Supporting arm can bend. Excellent. Great job. That's a wrap.